Welcome to my Cartoon Land channel.
In a small American town near wide open fields and a winding country road, there lived Grandpa Joe, a cheerful old man with a white beard and suspenders. His house was a cozy wooden cabin with a porch swing, a vegetable patch in the back, and an American flag swaying gently in the breeze. Grandpa Joe had no wife anymore. She had passed on years ago, and his grown kids lived far away. But he wasn't lonely. He had Benny, a chubby little raccoon who wore a tiny blue scarf and loved to follow Grandpa everywhere. Benny wasn't like other raccoons. He never rummaged through trash. Instead, he clapped his paws and squeaked happily whenever Grandpa cooked. Every morning, Grandpa Joe made pancakes on his old cast-iron skillet, and every morning, Benny brought him a single fresh pecan from the big tree outside. Grandpa would smile, drop it into the batter, and say, "One pancake for me, one for you, Benny, and that's just enough." They would share their breakfast, half for Grandpa, half for Benny, with maple syrup drizzled on top. But one sunny morning, Benny scampered in carrying 2 pecans. Grandpa blinked. "Well, look at that, partner." Twice the gift. He made 2 pancakes that day, one for himself, one to share with a hungry boy walking past on his way to school. Word spread around town. "Sell your pancakes, Joe," folks said. "You could open a diner. Make stacks and stacks. Get rich." But Grandpa Joe only chuckled. "One for me, one to share. That's plenty." So each morning, with Benny proudly carrying more pecans than before, Grandpa cooked not for money, but for kindness. He'd hand pancakes to the mailman, the school bus driver, or a tired mom with groceries. People began calling him Grandpa Pancake. Then one winter, a heavy snowstorm hit. The roads closed, and many families were stuck without food. But Grandpa Joe had been quietly saving pancakes, stacking them in tins, keeping them warm by the fire. With Benny scampering at his heels, he delivered pancakes through the snow, one door at a time. Some villagers asked him later, "Joe, why didn't you sell more when you had the chance? Why didn't you build a business?" Grandpa Joe smiled, patted Benny's head and said, "Because happiness isn't in having more. It's in loving what we already have and sharing it when others need it. A pancake tastes best when it's given with kindness." Benny squeaked in agreement and snuggled against Grandpa's boots. And so the town learned that true wealth isn't in money, but in compassion, generosity, and the joy of simple things.